I thought I was gonna get the wave of my life, and I just got disconnected halfway down the face of the wave. Ended up doing a cockroach looking up at the lip as it was about to land on me. Silverbacks check! Beating our way out in the rain. Oh, wow, all those insiders. Finally, I get to paddle out at the infamous Silverbacks. Got Captain Scott running the boat. Game time. Melissa behind the camera. I'm stoked. It's been years in the making out here. I haven't got to paddle out, so I am super excited, as you can tell. It's rainy, it's windy, it's stormy. Looks epic. Got my 6'3" AJW. Yeah. We were too excited in the moment. There we go. Yeah, super stoked. Finally got to surf Silverbacks. It was windy and lumpy and very exciting. Felt good to get out in some big water, get my heart racing, and I got a couple waves. Every drop I was holding on for dear life with the chatter. It was super tricky on my backhand. Got a couple fun waves. It was really cool. We had a little window. It was good. Wan and Ho Chi were out when I paddled out. They had been out for a couple hours, and there were some rain squalls before I got out, and right when I got there, the winds were the best that they were. Had like an hour of good waves, and then the tide started pulling out and it started getting worse.
It was awesome. Oh my gosh. I could not stop smiling the entire time. I just knew you were having a blast. Those waves are huge. So fat. So fat.
It was awesome to have Melissa on the boat filming and Scott running the boat for me to surf. That was a long time in the making. 3 years I've been wanting to surf Silverbacks. So super happy to finally get to surf it today. Crazy, it comes out of such deep water. It's such a big playing field. Shifty, currenty, big open ocean swells, and it apexes in such a crazy way. It's hard to describe. I mean, you see it in the videos, but being in the lineup like that as that wave comes in and it focuses in one spot. I've never seen a wave
like that before.
Very exciting. Got some fun ones. Didn't make one and got super smoked and shoved all the way in. I felt like I got pushed in like 300 yards in 3 waves, which was cool. And yeah, that's a wrap. The last thing we need to do to make this day epic is catch a little snook. Where should I go? Right here where this big one was?
Look how dirty it is in here.
funk. Got that
Snuck.
funk.
That fun from the rain. Is he on? He's on! He's on! Get him out! It's a good
my
fish!
gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh, got him! Red frog snuck!
That's awesome.
Yeah! Look at this thing! Nice little fish. What a day! Red frog snuck. Now you get to play with trebles, yeah.
Yeah. Look at this thing.
Wow. What? Lip 'em, lip 'em.
I'm like I've never held a fish
Oh
before.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Stoked.
Oh my gosh.
Waves
There it
and
is.
snook right at red frog and horse flies.
He's checked it off the list.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Woo!
Nice.
Yeah, Kai. Yeah. Double angle. Yeah, man. Triple angle. Silverbacks. Hopefully session number 2.
What a winter it's been.
We had fishing, we had diving, we got silverbacks, we got pumping bluff. Nathan and Ivan Florence are out here. They've been here for the last week. We scored pumping silverbacks 2 days in a row. Nathan, Ivan, myself, Juan, Mini Mike. Insane sessions. Everybody got epic waves. We all came in safe. It was really special. The last month's been so special. This whole winter with Melissa. Melissa left a few days ago, which was a bummer. Sad to see her go, but oh, the footage she got those last couple days before she left at Bluff were insane. Yeah.
I'm the captain. You listen to me. My backpack is wet, so I can't wear it normally. Don't judge me. Stop.
Oh, you're canceled. Back home on the Outer Banks, I wanted to talk a little bit more about those 3 sessions I had out at Silverbacks and this board I was riding. That wave is so crazy. The videos really don't do it justice. It's such a big playing field. It's so shifty. It comes out of deep water and throws so hard. The offshore winds coming up the face make this crazy chatter. Super difficult to make the drops and stay connected. And this board felt insane out there. I got some of the best backside barrels of my life. Got one of the best wipeouts of my life. And it was just a crazy experience getting to surf the wave 3 times. Nathan and Ivan Florence came out for the big swell. I got to surf it 2 days with those guys, which was such a cool experience. The whole winter was a great time, and getting to surf silverbacks at the end of the season was the cherry on top. So this is the Gulch model by AJW. This board I'm was riding is 6'3", 18.4, and 2.5 inches thick. It's 28.7 liters. And I rode this board one other time in Pasquale's and it felt good, and then I brought it out to surf silverbacks, and it was the biggest board I had, which I thought I was undergunned, but it felt really, really good. It paddled great, it's got a lot of foam under the chest, but it's still really knifey, which is what I like on my backhand, and it stayed really connected on the face of the wave. I called up Adam to talk to him about it. We had a great conversation talking about the board, the design, how the board came to be. So I'll cut over to that and let him take over. Adam, there it is.
I actually literally have a Gulch board right here on my racks.
Oh, look at that.
I didn't plan this at all either. I'm like, oh, perfect.
I am sitting here editing the Silverbacks footage.
Sick.
Dude, I got some really sick waves on your board. I know you told me about it when you shaped it, but that's all that I remember you saying was the name of it.
The Gulch model, it started out as a board I had done a couple similar design, kind of like a step-up design we've been working on over the years for a couple of guys going to Chopu and Pipeline, smaller Pipeline. And the main difference was it was kind of like just a good, healthy medium to plus rocker in the front end of the board. It wasn't ever a Gulch model. It was just kind of like a step up. And then it started was Matt Miola called me up, and there's a crazy left slab. And so I kind of took one of this older step up I've been working with Rob Brown and these guys for years with. And we made a couple adjustments. The main was just making it super thick in the middle with a knifey, bladey tail, middle rail, and then kind of a medium amount of nose rocker on it, or medium to plus nose rocker on it. And then we glassed it a certain way where it's kind of heavy, got some weight to it, and it can handle it. Basically, the main goal was for it to like just suck and like if, when you're airdropping to like hold the face of the wave, and not on the front end of the board to hold so you could handle an airdrop. Or if you were to like launch into an airdrop, it will basically suck to the face of the wave upon landing. Let me see if I can turn this video, because like I said, I honestly have one in my shape room right now.
Yeah.
It's basically, it's really thick in the chest in the middle with a good amount of rocker curve. And then it goes down to like just pretty small knifed out tail. This one's still not finished complete. But for how meaty, I think this one's like 2 7/8. So here's a 2 7/8 front foot. So then, like, you know, you can see it's still got a pretty bladey tail. So the first one we did for Matt, he literally called me up like the first swell and was like, I just got the wave of my life. Like, hands down, craziest bear of my life. Nowhere in close. First time attempting to stand up on the board. And then Rob Brown got one. I think he got like a 6'2", maybe. So the guys who may not know his name, he can handle any wave on the planet, you know, Chopu, Skeleton Bay, Pipeline, you name it. Then he called up and he said, surfed kind of some secret spot, and I got the longest, best backhand barrel of my life. No joke. Better than anything I've gotten anywhere else. And I'm like, what? On the 6'2"? Wow, that's a trip. Matt Miola kind of called up and said the same thing. And then we made these couple boards for you, or we ended up taking them to Silverbacks, and you got, obviously, you called up and we're like, I think I might have got the wave of my life or what close to it on that. Which your board was a little small for those waves, I would have said.
Yeah, the board was really impressed me because, yeah, I was definitely undergunned and I knew it paddling out. The first day I surfed it, it wasn't huge Silverbacks, but the second day it was definitely a lot bigger. And the board still
yours a
felt really good. 6'3", yeah.
Yeah. So yours was literally identical file as Rob's, just a little tweaked dimension, and Rob's was literally an identical file of the one Matt got.
Yeah.
So and I haven't made a ton of these boards for too many guys feedback wise. So like of you three guys who we specifically kind of made the first kind of runs, all three of you guys who are all three really good tube riding surfers, you know, had pretty similar results. So that was kind of funny. So a lot of people claiming wave of life.
Yeah, the board's insane. Like what you were saying earlier with it really wanting to stick to the face of the wave was what I felt. Out there, wedge is so hard. It's so easy to get thrown in the lip. There's so much chatter coming off the face. It's really important to stay engaged, and that's exactly what that board did.